Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's Dingus Day. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our school
murder
time.
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like with
with his everything.
Oh.
What's outside your puerta de clima?
That's Stella!
Yeah!
Hey Dana, good morning OneFun friends. This is Julie from Macomb, Michigan. I'm on location today. I am in the middle of the ocean. I am off the Florida Keys where we went snorkeling and had a fabulous time. Just wanted to say hello and have a great day everyone. Then you can take it away now, Dina.
Oh, Julie looks like she's having such a great day today. I don't know when that was shot, so it wasn't today. What did I do with my water? So good morning. Good morning. Here it is. Good morning. How is everybody? It's Dingus Day. I don't have my pussy willows yet, but I planned on hitting a lot of people in the crotch. That is just who I want to be today. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ollie, good for you. Mm-hmm. How is everybody's Easter weekend? Hopefully everybody's got their pussy willows ready. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can explain. But it's a big day. It's Easter Monday. Let us take a moment to discuss the passing of the Pope Francis. Died, I guess, early this morning. I don't know if we're acting like a real news station right now and telling you this. If you didn't know, I did read that Pope Francis died. And I know, which is kind of crazy, but the Lord needed him. And so I don't know who watched Conclave, the movie, but I am, that's all I was thinking about was the Conclave movie. So now all the bishops will gather together at some point after, I'm not sure what the order of things, how it goes, but there's a lot happening right now in Vatican City. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Cardinals. Thank you, Ollie. And he was working up till yesterday, taking meetings. Mm-hmm. So he was a man with a mission. And we're sending all of our blessings. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was his passing unexpected? No. I mean, he'd been sick for a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he passed this morning at 7:35. Wow. I feel like I read about it at like 7:45. Man, they don't play. They don't even let them get cold. That's crazy. Oh, Italian time. Okay. Is that? This was 4. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, how did they, what are you talking about? 1:35 our time. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you for Rome time. That makes a lot more sense because I was like, oh my God, what in the world? Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 So anyway. Yeah, too early for time math, but I'm glad somebody corrected me because that just sounds real weird. Like, how did I know? 10 minutes later, like, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Easter was great. Hopefully everybody had some yummy food to eat, celebrations, or just a quiet, lovely evening. Can we talk about Diana and the spider? We absolutely can. Let me show it to you if you missed it. I wanted to send a special Easter greeting to everybody to show you what life's been like for Brooke Blizzard. This is what life is like living with my mother. There it is. That's all you really need to see. There was a spider involved, but really, it's this. It's this. There it is. That's just. Oh, there goes a spider. Yep. Nope. And here's what I'm going to say. When I had said to Brooke and Diana, here's the situation. Let's hope so, Ollie. And I said, Brooke, during the week, you're going to live with Grandma because it's closer to school. Big fight. No. Di didn't want Brooke there. Brooke didn't want to be there. Big fight. And I said, this is what we're doing. It's good for both of you, but mostly me. And everybody got real twisted about it. I said, I'm going to tell you something right now, Diana. When my grandmom was around, her mother, if I ever said, I'm going to come with you, she'd be, oh, Dee, we're going to have so much fun. I'm going to make some pasta, ba-da-ba-da-ba. All the things. She would have loved it. Would have loved it. And I used to stay over there a lot, like when I was in college. But I didn't like moving. Yeah, now they're BFFs. Brooke was like, I don't want to. Well, Grandma's going to get mad at me. I don't care. I said, this is a very special experience that both of you will have. I said, Brooke will be the only grandchild that will know my mother in this way. And that video, and now we all know, just a little glimpse into what it's like living with a 78-year-old. And thank goodness Brooke is documenting it, because that visual right there, yeah, and they probably do have matching bonnets. You think I'm joking. This, you can't explain that. How are you going to explain that to somebody? Visually, how do you explain this to somebody that doesn't have an Italian grandmom? There's just so much going on. You can't possibly explain it. Oh yeah, I got tons of pictures of Rudy. I had one. I got to find one. She looks exactly like that. I literally probably have a picture of my grandmom looking exactly like that. I'm going to find it. Was that at your house or Di's? That's at Di's house. I don't have big spiders like that in my house. Are you joking? Come on. She living in the jungle. I didn't even get to the part that spider was like a giant tarantula. No, I don't. My house isn't disgusting like that. But listen, anybody tries to be an intruder in Diana's house, first of all, that's the visual you're going to get. Now, if that isn't scary enough, if that doesn't scare you into leaving, if somebody coming at you, oh, you want to break into my mom's house. Oh, you ready for this? I don't think you are. That is there probably too, but that's what's coming at you. With the fly swatter, first line of defense, send in the grandma. She's gonna come after you with a fly swatter and a can of hairspray. And then what are you gonna do? It's a deep level in Jumanji. Italian grandma. They didn't even get to that level in the movies. No, Diana doesn't stay over here. Mm-mm. No. Listen, she would have had to do the transfer and get a visa to come over here. Okay. Crossed over rivers and mountains and bridges. Then a snowstorm would have to come and basically bombard us to the point where she couldn't get out. And then she'd stay over. That spider didn't have a chance. Janice, you would love it. You would love Old People Hotel. But thank goodness Brooke had the wherewithal to put that camera on. We did, Janet. We had a lovely Easter. So Jason made the ham. Well, there was a tutorial. Diana did her own version of voila for Jason. Because Diana does a good Easter ham. So we all had jobs to do. I was in charge of the key lime pie. Dean made everything. The girls had jobs. None of them did it. Dean was doing, no, Brooke did deviled eggs. Half of them. She missed the first part. Dean made cannoli dip. He made something else. He messed it up. It wasn't really cannoli dip. It was more like a cannoli milkshake because he used the wrong kind of cream cheese. Now, here's what I would like you to answer me. Let's say that you had, and this only applies because I don't think any women do this. If your partner is a man, please tell me what he was doing that made 0 sense while you were preparing for 16 people to come over for Easter. I'll go first. I was busy making all the food, and Jason was helping tremendously. But he first was like, I need to take care of something. And every time I looked, he was sweeping a floor. He went outside. He swept the patio. Then he did the dining room. And then he did the foyer. And I said, people are only going to be in this foyer for 10 seconds. And then they're going to come to the kitchen and look for ham. And he was like, Dina, why are you acting like this isn't important? And I said, it's perfect. I love it. But I feel like we got all the floors covered. He was like, just give me 1 more minute. Then he got a mop out. I didn't think it was at like DEFCON mop, but apparently we were. My husband cleaned the windows. Yeah, please tell me. My husband cleaned the garage. I was like, how much time do you think we're going to spend in the garage? Right, Lori? And you're like, that ham has to cook for leaf blower, taking the cab off the truck frame. Yep. He made sure the mailbox is polished every time company comes. Yeah, at least he cleans. And that's the thing. I'm not going to complain. But I was like, do you want to maybe just put the ham in? So him and Di prepped the ham the night before. But he was standing, his watch was set for all the times. And so every time something went off, I go, what? I was Jason and my hubby was you. So we had ham for dessert. No, he did a good job. He did some kind of ham math because he was like, what time do you want this done? He was all about it. And he took the car to the car wash. Yeah. I said, well, in order to keep the other stuff warm, the ham needs to be done by this time. He's like, well, I was going to put it in at 250 for 2 hours, but I could put it in at 325 for an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know. Now, he does have advanced degrees. I didn't realize that it also covered ham math. So I was happy. I was like, mop away. I feel like you've got this ham algorithm down. I don't understand it, but you do you. Yeah, I has to go clean the garage. Yeah. I clean after they leave. It's probably, yeah. Melanie, we're still working on this. I was painting all day Saturday. So, and then that didn't go well. And most of the paint fell off the wall. It's been a tough weekend in terms of paint. Yeah. Oh, the ham was fabulous, Janet. It was the best part. Well, we had multiple rounds of food. So Diana, it was a spiral ham. Diana started with our grandmom's soup, which is a special recipe, which takes her a week to make. So we started with grandmom's soup. I made the cowboy caviar. If you are not making cowboy caviar once a week, you are missing out. I'm telling you, it is a hit every time I make it. It's not that expensive to make. It's like a can of black-eyed beans. Okay. I have a story. Okay. So Saturday, I was like, thank you. There we go. Saturday, I was like, I'm going to paint this kitchen. They're supposed to start today on painting the cabinets. And I was like, I need to do the walls. I had a whole plan. And I thought, and then Di came over and it does, Janet. And then we had to put some extra tables out with extra chairs, the whole thing. So Di was here. We did a lot of that. And I didn't have enough time to go food shopping because I had to go to work Saturday night. So Jacqueline and Dean said, don't worry about it. It's probably off, Jackie. Jacqueline and Dean says, we'll go food shopping. Now, my food shopping list was exactly what I needed to make everything for Easter. And I was like, here's the list. And they were like, okay, good morning, Brooke. Go sit down. Go say hi to people.
Hi.
So there she is. Oh, how you doing?
Oh, grandma's cookies hard to spell.
Yeah.
Hi.
I showed everybody your video. Can you maybe just elaborate on the video of you and Grandma? Just talk us through.
You hear the Pope died?
Yeah, we just talked about it. Now were you afraid when you saw that? Is that what Grandma looks like every night? I wasn't talking about the spider. I was talking about Grandma.
Grandma's beautiful.
Grandma beautiful. Is this what you guys do at nighttime?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
just go around scheming.
Where were you when this started to go down? She walks into the bathroom. Where were you?
Asleep.
You were asleep.
And she goes, oh, come here. I was not going near the spider.
No, I did not see you in the video. Mm-hmm. How you like living at Grandma's?
Who just growled?
Is it the best thing that's ever happened to you?
Yeah, it's very calm. I love it. We have fun.
You mean like here?
I love the dogs, but the dogs make it not calm.
What?
I love the dogs, but the dogs are crazy.
Uh-huh.
They are. She looked really upset.
What's the best thing about living with Grandma?
I don't know, our conversations.
What do you talk about?
What she's doing that day, what I'm doing that day. Food.
What would you say to other young people who have the opportunity to live with their grandma?
Probably to go live with their grandma.
Is it more fun or less fun than you thought? Because neither of you were fans of this idea.
I was a fan. I know grandma wasn't. So, yeah, I don't know. Did you live with your grandma, right?
I stayed at her house a lot, but I didn't officially move in. But I would go there after my classes.
She wanted to be in the show.
Lou, are you supposed to be on the couch? She's like, you not in charge? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. How many people have gotten an ultrasound before? Probably every woman here.
No.
You gotta drink a bunch of water.
Mm-hmm.
But Jack and I are gonna go get songs, but she's still not down here, and I gotta leave at 9:40.
Okay.
Lila's making herself.
Yeah, well, that's because she's not. Get down.
No.
You know you're not supposed to be up here. Mm-hmm.
They both slept in my twin bed last night.
Yeah. Are you calling Jacqueline? Why she's not going to come down? Just go up there and get her. Just go up and get her. She's not going to come down.
No, I told her
to. You're hilarious if you think.
Hilarious.
If you think her coming. All right, so let me go back to the food shopping. So I have this list for food shopping. Dean and Jacqueline said, don't worry about it. We're going to take care of it. I said, fine. So now it's Sunday morning, Easter morning.
Oh, she just farted.
That's what she does.
You farted?
Easter morning. I'm looking for the ingredients. I go, Dean, where's the milk I asked you guys to buy? He goes, oh, we ran out of time.
Tell him about the dream I had.
I go, what do you mean you ran out of time? I said, well, where's the key lime pie juice that I got? He goes, well, we couldn't find it. Can you use something else? I was like, it's key lime pie. He's like, you can't use lemon juice? It's key lime pie. This is how the conversation went. I had black-eyed peas. Oh.
Are you ready?
It's a big party.
Are those my pants? Mm-hmm. Those are my painting pants.
Well, those aren't real pants. Good morning.
Oh, booby.
Look at this girl. So we just need his Dean down here, and everybody will be here. And then there's the other one. Yeah. Big party.
All these girls.
Yeah. So it was very funny. And I said, Dean, where's blank? He was like, oh, we couldn't find it. I go, but I need it. He was like, okay.
We can always walk back.
Mm-hmm.
How would we
That's
drive
the whole
and then walk back?
No. Me and Sophia can walk back.
Why?
Well, so you can just go from there.
No.
Okay. Why don't you guys go before you're late? She's going to be late. If you have to leave at 9:40, you got to go.
You're going to be late.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be late.
You guys know it's Dingus Day. You have to grab pussy willows and hit your crush in the crotch. And that's how you get them to like you. You've never heard of that. It's a big deal. You know what pussy willows are?
Yeah, it's a flower.
Yeah.
We gotta go get some.
And then you find somebody you like and you hit them in the crotch.
Lou
and they
says
will
I
always
could have-
remember you.
Lou says I got a pussy willow. Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Is she coming for us?
All right, go ahead. Go.
Can we take your car?
But you just said you were going to walk.
No,
Why don't we take your car?
my car's dirty.
Okay.
Well, it's not dirty. It just has all my stuff in it. Well, actually, we can.
Okay, bye-bye.
Is Sophia?
Let's get to moving.
Let's take a dip.
No, they think they're coming with us.
Okay, remember when your belly was flat like that? So cute.
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Babe. Can you get a bit more?
Sylvia, she goes, Smingus Dingus is when you throw water on people and pull it and they use buckets. Awesome tradition. Oh. Mhm. Yeah. I know, Kezia. You just never know. So yeah, no. And so Dean was like, it's fine, Mom, whatever we forgot, I'll just go out and get it. I go, it's Easter. Nothing's open. He goes, no, here's an Acme right here. It's open. Oh no, that's closed. All right, here's another one. This Acme, oh, that's closed too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Anne Marie, we already talked about it. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy, it's a thing. Well, I mean, my mom took some artistic license with it. Technically, Wendy, you're supposed to get the pussy willow and tap your crush. But she got the bad hearing and she refuses to get hearing aids. So she thought I said you're supposed to get pussy willows and hit your crush in the crotch. And so then the next year, I made my dad let my mom hit him in the crotch with a pussy willow. And Yeah, it lives in infamy. Do I still have that picture? Let me look. It was good times. And I was saying the other day when I said it to my dad, I was like, hey, Dad, I need you to come outside for a picture. He was like, all right. So he goes outside. I said, now just stand with your hands up. Mom's going to hit you in the crotch. And he was like, what? I said, yeah, it's Dingus Day. And he was like, all right, let's go. I want to see the game. And he just put his hands up. And she hit him in the crotch. What? What? Bert, I think those shoes look weird all the time. I don't know why you'd ask me.
Okay, so.
But they're cool for you, I guess. I don't really understand.
So then they look bad.
No, I mean, that's what the kids are wearing. I don't understand it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The kids are all wearing these shoes that are gigantic. They're like Doc Martens.
They are Doc Martens.
Okay, there you go. They're like Doc Martens, but they'll have like these real pretty, like feminine dresses on, and then these giant shoes. But somehow they make it look cool. Now, if we did it, and I'm just telling you, Brooke, in my generation, nobody wore shoes like big honking shoes.
You had puffy hair and shoulder pads.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it was right. That's what I'm saying. That this is what I'm not disagreeing with you. We made some poor choices in the 90s, but we also had jellies and friendship bracelets.
Oh, I remember jellies.
So, I mean, we had good times and bad times. And those shoes might be a bad time. But who am I? What do I know? You know what's funny is when you go back, yeah, does that with her giant Doc Martens. I don't understand it. But I just think it's so funny. There are certain fashion choices that when you look back at them, you're like, how did we all agree that this was a good idea? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Probably be easier if I go by date. This is October of 2020. Let's go back. Oh, there it is. So this is May. So I think it was 21. I know it's stupid that I'm looking for it now, but now I want to find it because it was a funny picture. Here it is. Oh, thinking of my dad today. So this was Dingus Day in 2021. And I said, Dad, let her hit you in the crotch. He was like, whatever. He put his hands up. And I said, make it look like you're having fun. And this is the two of them. Mm-hmm. Jane, you should do it. Yeah, that's Dingus Day. Who doesn't want that? It was a calendar picture for a long time. Mm-hmm.
Where's Dean?
Dean's in his room.
Dean?
Is he going with you? Cindy, good question. I did eat a lot of sugar yesterday. When I say a lot, like not much compared to what I would normally eat, but a lot. He did find an open store, Kelly, and he went and he got all the stuff.
Jacqueline?
But oh yeah, so now I got to decide how much sugar I'll be eating. I'm going to try. I don't mind the return of wide leg jeans. I just don't want them to become low rise. And I have my mom muffin top hanging out. Rosie, you are not wrong. Oh my gosh. So Rosie was in town Friday. Rosie's in town. I said, Rosie, there's a place around here. Of course you can, Allison. I said, there's a restaurant around the corner. That's a good place. Hey guys, good morning. I said, let's go there. I said, they have really good burgers. She was like, okay. We get there. And I said, now, Rosie, look, there's usually like a big list of all the burgers in the wall over there. So the waiter comes over and I say, isn't there supposed to be a list of like the burgers on the wall? And he was like, no, we're a Mexican joint. I go, what? This is a Mexican joint. And I go, since when? The name of the restaurant didn't change. I said, what? And now I think I'm crazy. And Rosie's like, I said, Rosie, I'm telling you, this was a burger joint last time I was here. And it was really good burgers. It's like one of those places where it's like, I think that the place is really like a beer, like it's not a, is it a distillery? It's a beer place. And then that they have like an agreement with like another shop that they could sell their food there. I don't know. It's a weird way. You know what I'm talking about? You're seeing it more and more where like beer places are not in New Jersey and then in this new country of Pennsylvania. Beer places are not allowed to serve food. Some wine places can't either. A brewery, that's it. Some wine places can only do like cheese, crackers. So it's very weird how they have to coordinate getting food in with like local places. So they were like, no, we're Mexican. I go, since when? It's been a couple of years. And I was like, it wasn't. I was here like a year ago. It was so weird. So I said to the guy, because now I'm like, I don't know what I can eat here. So I say to the guy, well, do you have any like gluten-free options? And he was like, oh yeah, we have a ton. You can definitely do the guacamole, but obviously we would leave the cheese off. Now, if you say that to me, I know you have no idea what gluten is. If you say stuff like, it's okay, we'll leave the cheese off. There's no gluten in cheese. What are you talking about? Rosie, I was sick as a dog all day Saturday. And I said, you know what? I said, do you have corn tortillas? Yes, we do. I said, I'll have a corn tortilla. And something told me. Then he came over with these chips that were clearly deep fried. And I'm not allowed to have like deep fried from like, if you put chicken nuggets in there, I can't do that. Were you supposed to eat meat? Oh, trust me, Carrie, I didn't eat anything. So these chips came and I said, these look like they're in the deep fryer. I go, can you tell me if this deep fryer just is for these chips? Because if it's just for the chips, I can eat it. And he was like, yeah, it's all corn. That's all he kept saying. It's all corn. Don't worry, it's all corn. But it's just too much. So when the taco came, that was deep fried, the whole thing. But by that point, I was starving, so I just ate some chips. Yeah, I did it, Mary. I was like, maybe the chips won't bother me. Poor decision. Sick as a dog. And I was just like, this whole thing. And Rosie was like, do you want to just leave? I was like, no, it's fine. We should have left, Rosie. Should have left. I mean, you could just tell by the way people talk to you that just like, it's like, well, we'll leave the cheese off, obviously. And I was like, we shouldn't eat here. Yeah. It was the whole thing. But we had a good time. Other than the sickness afterwards, it was lovely. So that was the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's bad. So anyways, but then I came home and I said to Jason and the kids, and I was like, weren't we there? I was like, and what did we eat there? They were like, burgers. I was like, thank you. I was like, it was just like bizarro world. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, what are we doing? It does not. It was sick all of Easter Sunday. It's awful. A lot of sugar and regular bread, and I felt awful. So I woke up this morning. Now, I loved the ham. Di and Jason did such a good job with the ham. And then I woke up this morning. I could barely bend my fingers from just like all the salt in the ham. I was like, girl. Paying for it today. It is. It's funny. You know you old when you're like, girl, I had ham yesterday. Can you tell? How old am I? Girl, I had a ham. Girl, I had a ham, and there's a cold front coming through. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you even have to watch the weather anymore? You don't. But what's the weather like tomorrow? Rainy. How do you know? I just know it. I know it in my crotch. It's your crotch. It's odd. That's where all my messages come from now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what life is like. You know how I used to say, in the old days, because everybody was dead at 50. So if you lived past 50, you were a wise one. I don't think it was like that you knew a lot of stuff. It's just that they were using your body as like a thermometer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Judy, all my rings are so tight I can barely get them on or off. Uh-huh. Yeah. I know it from my collarbone. Why did you break your collarbone? Rain on my knees. About 24. Like, listen, you better get a raincoat. Yeah, my knees hurt. Mm-hmm. I had broccoli salad. I was sick all night. Why would you even eat anything called broccoli salad? Those two words don't go together. It is. It's a crotchometer, Brian. Thank you. Or a vagometer. You can use those words. I think it's called a vagometer in Canada. It's weird the way they translate. Mm-hmm. Vagometer. I crack myself up. Next time you work, somebody's like, what's the weather like tomorrow? My vagometer says it's like, they're like, your what? A vagometer? It's probably going to be like 50. Broccoli salad is so good. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's yummy. Stop it. Don't bring that to my party. None of you. I'm just telling you right now, broccoli casserole. Stop. You guys are putting the word broccoli with a lot of things, other words that don't go together. Broccoli salad. Nope. Broccoli casserole. Nope. Broccoli. That's it. What is it? Broccoli. You can sometimes add Rob to the end. Broccoli Rob. And somehow it's good. Mm-mm. Yeah. How do I become a supporter? Cindy, great question. Does anybody want to answer? I think there's a button at the top of the page that says become a supporter. You'll have a great time. If you think it's kooky here, wait till you get to the other side. Mm-hmm. Broccoli salad with raisin in it. There's something wrong with you people. Broccoli cheese. Okay, now you're getting somewhere. No. Broccoli can smell like a barn. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Diced broccoli, onion cheese, dried cranberries with vinegar mayo. You guys are just saying words that don't go together. Chicken, broccoli, rice bake, delicious. I'm on board. But you know what makes it better? The chicken, the cheese, and the rice. A smattering of broccoli, but don't bring over a full broccoli casserole. Mm-mm. No. Shakendra, that's because that's what makes the world go round. Listen, I haven't had a beat in years. I love them. But apparently they're just little tiny kidney stones in the making. Mm-hmm. I'll have broccoli salad, but without the broccoli, just the bacon. Done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, broccoli with cheese. It's perfect. My grandma used to make broccoli cold with lemon juice, salt, and pepper. I actually had raw broccoli salad with apples and a bunch of other stuff at my sister's. It was good. Poppy seed. No. I really have something against everything you're all saying. And I shouldn't. Wow, you can even spell out your disdain. I know. What? Oh, so we were trying to make deviled eggs yesterday. And Dean's putting them in the water. He goes, now, how many eggs should I make? I said, you can make like probably 8 of them. And he was like, 8? I'm going to make more than that. I go, listen to me. That's like $47 worth of deviled eggs. You can tone it down right now. These are the conversations happening in the world. Listen, when deviled eggs are considered bougie, you could have caviar or you could have deviled eggs. That's what we've gotten to. When deviled eggs are the new caviar. Anything eggs is the new caviar. Like, you want filet mignon or you want some deviled eggs? Yeah. Aaron, nothing wrong with it. I'll eat it. I don't know, Crystal. It's not a good idea. Yeah. There will be no beach shaming in Quebec City. Oh, Kathy, it was good. And then we forgot to, so then now everybody's coming over. I put my cowboy caviar out, which everybody loved. Diana comes in with the soup. So this soup is going to be this first serving of food, an appetizer soup. Everybody loves it. It's really good. And I'm pulling food out now to put into the oven so we can start heating it for the next round. And I see the deviled eggs. And I said, let me get the deviled eggs out. Here's Di. You can't get those deviled eggs out now. I said, why not? That doesn't get served with soup. That's got to be for the ham. I go, why? Because it goes with the ham. Okay, fine. So we have manigat next. It's our pasta. Then we have the ham, the potatoes, the string beans, almond. I forget to put out the deviled eggs. So now dinner's over. Everybody's like, oh, you forgot to put the deviled eggs out. Well, yeah, we had grandmom's soup, Allison. So now it's late at night. The kids and I and Jason were all sitting around watching TV. I don't know. It's probably around 8:30 at night. And there's a lot of rules with deviled eggs. And I got hungry, so I went in there. I got the cowboy caviar back out. I got the deviled eggs out. I came in here. There's probably 7 kids in here, all sitting around watching TV. I put this tray down. Piranha. Pariah? Is it pariah? I don't know. The fish that eat everything. I put it down. They were like, deviled eggs in Canada. I got one. I got 1 egg. And then they were gone. So it was perfectly timed deviled egg placement. Perfectly timed. It was good. Piranhas. Piranhas. With an N. Yeah. Yeah, no, Kathy. Diana got a lot of rules. You're not allowed to do it. I know. I should let Dean make more than 8. We don't have that kind of money, Shakendra. I don't know if you think how we live, but that's got to come with the next paycheck. I can't get eggs anytime you feel like it. I'm about to get me some chickens back here. Make Jim drop off a couple extra chickens he got so I can have eggs all the time. Yeah. So it was a whole thing. But it was a nice day. Yeah. Our duck, we'd be lucky if they lasted long enough to hit the table. I think there were 16 of us total. Joe came with his family and his grandkids and his daughter and son-in-law. So there were bunches of us. Yeah. What are you putting your cup on now? I want some, Dory. You would love it. So black-eyed peas, black beans, red onion, pepper, and then this combination of like olive oil, sugar, white vinegar, what am I forgetting? Tomatoes. It sounds real weird, but man, you put it together. Ugh, it's so good. I have them all together doing Jimmy with Dad and Brothers. It was fun. We had a good time. And corn. Yes, you're right, Madeline, and corn. That was what I was missing. So it just looks like super festive and so colorful. And you say 2 dozen deviled eggs for 17. There were none left. Yeah, you're probably right. No, you're right. Cowboy, it had corn. I'll eat that bean salad, but I won't eat broccoli. No, I can't do it, Carol. I'm not old enough. I think you have to be a certain age. How old are you people that like this broccoli thing? I think I'm too young. It's like red wine or black licorice. You know what is it about your taste buds? Right? Because when you're little and you're like, oh, black licorice. Now you're like, this is a tin. Like Good and Plenty's? Oh, who eats Good and Plenty? You eat it cold, Robin. Yeah. I just paid almost $14 for a dozen eggs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I paid $61 for a ham. Ugh. That's crazy. Love Good and Plenty. It's so weird. It's weird. It's so funny, LaDonna. Did you always like it? The people who said they liked black licorice, did you like it when you were younger or did you grow into it? Because I feel like there's something about your taste bud when it specifically comes to black licorice that you have to like, yeah. It's very funny. Always loved it? Never liked it. I can eat a whole bag of black jelly bean. I love black licorice, always have. Is it the anise? Is that what's in it? Because it is a very specific. I love black licorice, but hate Good and Plenty. They should change their slogan to be like, we know a lot of people don't like us, but for the people that like us, we're awesome. And just own it. You know what I mean? It's a very divisive candy. It's like M&Ms. Everybody loves them. There's not a person on the planet be like, I hate them. It's an M&M. Everybody likes it. You can't say you don't like. It's like Dr. Pepper. There's not a person on the planet. It's like, oh, Dr. Pepper. You're like, psycho. Of course you do. But there's certain things that you're just like, yeah. No, you have to really, yeah, it's the thing. But everybody likes some type of M&M. There's an M&M for everybody. Yeah, M&M, Good and Plenty. We're not for everybody. We're not for everybody. And just lean into that. Just saying. I know, Angie. I'd be like, you're not, what do you kick dogs? If somebody said, I hate Dr. Pepper, I'd be like, do you hit puppies? I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Okay, Christy, don't out yourself. Don't out yourself. Okay, Madeline, you're on the wrong side of this. You're on the wrong side of this. Charlie says they did have a good time. I love my Good and Plenty. Charlie says, it really rings a bell. Ding, Charlie says, I love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well. Where did that come from? Why do I know that? But I couldn't tell you until recently that there were 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. Why? I don't know the order of the planets. You know how there's an acronym and people know it? I don't know it. So in my whole life, if somebody said what are the order of the planets, apparently somebody has this in the back of a number of people know this acronym. I don't know what it is. They just know it. But I know the Good and Plenty song, and I know how to say the alphabet backwards. I did try the Dr. Pepper Peeps. I didn't like them. And that's really weird for me to say. I think that there are 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. I think I just learned that. I know, Amber, it is weird. Listen, just because I gave up sugar, I'm not going to say Dr. Pepper's not good anymore. But I can only have a little bit now. Yeah. See, Marie, how do people remember that? Mars, Venus, something with an E. Oh, is that Earth? I said something with an E. Mars, Venus, Earth, Mars again, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Nepotune, Pluto with a question mark. What's the second? M. Mars, Venus, Earth, Mars. Marsupial. Another planet with an M? Are you making it up? Are you right? Martians. Margie. Is there another one with an M? The moon. Magnesium. I don't know. I just learned that. Yeah, I just learned it too. Yeah. Yeah. Randina, I, for some reason, learned it about Mercury. Oh, gosh. So dumb. So dumb. But I couldn't. My very elegant mother just set up 9 pillows. Set up 9 pillows. That's it? That's how you people remember this? My very elegant mother just set up 9 pillows. My Mars, very Venus, elegant Earth, mother, Mercury, just Jupiter, set Saturn, up Uranus, 9 Neptune, pillows, Pluto, question mark. Did we decide that he's a planet again? Pluto's a planet? Roy Gabuv. See, that doesn't, my very good. Wow. Huh. Just served us 9 pizzas. Just served us pistachios, my very eager mother. Oh, so none of you even agree on what it is. Mercury's first? Is that right? Mercury's first, not Mars? See, I don't know. But I can sing you the Good and Plenty song, in case anybody... My very educated mother just sat upon 9 prickly porcupines. Are there 2 P's? I remember Pluto got booted, but then I thought we brought it back. Oh, Roy Gabiv is the colors of the rainbow? I'm not remember. That's another one. Yeah, Roy Gabiv. But now she just served us nachos because Pluto isn't a planet. Wow, Roy Gabiv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Iris? Violet? Iris? Is that one of them? Indigo. The Indigo? Oh, I know the Great Lakes. Holmes. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. That one I know. Indigo. Isn't indigo blue? Blue, indigo, violet? Interesting. Ma'am. Interesting. Roy Gabev. Pluto is a dwarf planet, but no longer a true planet. Yeah, the problem is you have to remember the acronym. You're like, I don't know, something about somebody's trashy mom gave out pizzas or something. It's just, Red and yellow, pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. That's Captain Noah. Red and yellow, pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Roy G. Biv. Oh, not Roy Gabiv. Roy G. Biv. Interesting. Medical marijuana has an indigo. It means you go to the counselor. Relax you. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know, Tanya. There was Mr. Captain Noah was a show in Philly. I don't think it was national, right? I feel like you know Captain Noah if you live in Philly. Yeah. But I don't know if Captain Noah was national. Send your pictures to dear old Captain Noah. I don't remember that part, but I remember the song. Yeah. That's so funny. Captain Kangaroo is California. Yeah. Never heard of Captain Noah. Yeah. Wasn't that a Mr. Rogers? Maybe it was. Maybe. I'm getting all my captains and my Mr. Rogers. All mixed up. We no Captain Noah in Texas, but we had Mr. Peppermint. Did everybody have their own Mr. or Captain? Captain Mitch? I don't remember Captain Mitch. Was he on Captain Noah? Captain Kangaroo was national. We had Tante Helene for the French Canadians of a certain age. What's a Tante? No, that was definitely Captain Noah. But not Captain Noah, yeah. North Jersey didn't have Captain Noah. Then it must have been just Philadelphia. Yeah, Al Alfred Showcase. Gene London, yeah. Why do I know that name, but I don't know who it is? Oh, Tante's aunt. Okay. So funny. We had Buckskin Bill in Louisiana. Oh, Tant. I see, not Tante. Tant. We have Captain Underpants. That's so funny. This is off topic, but does everybody know that Crocodile Dundee is 85? I feel old. Is he? What was the name of that actor that played him? I used to be in a ton of parades with Sally Starr, Allison. But was she Captain Kangaroo or was she Captain Noah? Like, does everybody know Sally Starr? I feel like she's another one. I feel like Sally Starr was just Jersey. Paul Hogan? Is that his name? Paul Hogan. Gene Lunder was Mr. Green Jeans. That was before me. Wow. 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 That's crazy. Girl, we getting so old. Kurt Loder, the original MTV VJ, will be 80 in May. Wow. That's crazy. I remember him. He was always such like a straight-laced looking guy. That guy, Kurt, was his name? That's so crazy. Uh-huh. Mr. Green Jeans was Captain Kangaroo. Sally Starr and Chief Halftown. Were they local though? Because a lot of people saying they don't know who Sally Starr is. Mr. Green Jeans was Captain Kangaroo's sidekick. Wow. You don't remember Crocodile Dundee? He had his own movies. He was Australian. Yeah. Yeah, Robin, we already talked about that. Wow. Wow. So interesting. All right. Well, listen, we covered a lot today. We covered a lot. A lot of things going on this Dingus Day. So enjoy the day, everybody. Go find some pussy willows and hit somebody in the crotch. Just the day for it. I didn't make it up. Diana did. So there's that. Like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time Andrea say, today's the day to hit people in the crotch. Judy says it all the time. So that's it. So enjoy the day. It looks like it's going to be a nice fun. Lisa's sun's out. Take that in as long as we can get it with all this rain we've had. So that's it. Have a great day and a blessed day, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.